Shouldn't strain myself.
Hey, warte mal, habe ich das gemacht, ne? Ja.
I will get the victory.
So. Dann, wie wir es mit dem gemacht haben. Oder warten wir da? So.
Stay focused.
Oh no.
Ach nee, die schlägt ja zurück, ne? So, dann haben wir das da.
Put me in there.
Bloß die Frage, ob das reicht.
Each battle a chance to grow.
So, dann gehen wir mit dem daher. Okay, wünschen nicht. Warte, der schießt zurück? Wie die keinen Schaden? Ernsthaft?
I am Ferdinand von Eyre. The mark of nobility.
So, das muss jetzt gewesen sein, ne? Warten wir einfach da, mal schauen, was passiert.
That was nothing. Too close.
Alter, komm schon. Das durch die Wand schießen ist der totale Schwachsinn, Alter. Das sind Wände. Das sind fucking Wände.
I went overboard.
Boah, sehr schön. Oh, scheiße, es wird alles später, als ich gedacht habe, Mann. Ich habe jetzt eigentlich nicht vorgehabt, da noch einen Fight zu machen. Ja, warte mal, da oben bin ich. So, jetzt haben wir dann... Der greift aber dann an. Das heißt, wir gehen mit dem daher. Dann kann er sich seinen scheiß Angriff nämlich sonst wohin schieben.
You should be honored.
Warte mal, ich kann doch dann so? Sehr schön. Sie kann nämlich von der Seite angreifen, während er das nicht kann. Box den Typen.
You see that?
Okay.
I shouldn't strain myself.
Interesting apparatus. I wonder if we can operate it.
Du musst nur dran ziehen. So, jetzt ist die Frage, kann ich hier mal Strategen einsetzen? Nett? Ich habe schon zweimal eingesetzt, ne? Ja, dann müssen wir es halt doch nochmal benutzen.
Should I have held back? The glory of progress.
No one makes it past me.
Sehr gut. Der kann mich halt immer noch angreifen, der Sack. Alter!
I will not be stopping.
Ist das dein scheiß Ernst jetzt? Weißt du, wie du mir gerade auf den Sack gehst? Na, warte. Das kriegst du mal sowas von zurück.
You were wide open.
So, und dann kannst du nämlich in aller Ruhe deaktivieren. Und jetzt? Jetzt kann ich irgendwas machen. Oder warte, er kann doch rein. Ne, kann er auch nicht. Aber er kann auf jeden Fall weiter. Ah, scheiße, das sind überall Truhen, ne? Jetzt muss ich erst mal rausfinden, wo welche ist. Ah, und der hat halt, der ist halt auf 20, der Sack, ne? Hä? Ich kann mich nur einmal teleportieren, oder was? Zug 14. Der hat keine... Der hat nur einen Türschlüssel, Alter. Scheiße, ich Idiot. Truhenschlüssel. Nee, das war das da. Hä? Oh, okay. Wie schaut's bei dir eigentlich aus, Items? Ach, der hat ja auch nix, Alter. Geht auch ein Truhenschlüssel. Noch 9 Züge. Müssen wir schon schaffen. Besondere Felder wurden deaktiviert. Die da unten, oder was? Neutrales Gelände, sehr geil. Wow. Oh, ist das dein Scheiß Ernst, Alter? Ja, wir müssen den da unten killen jetzt. So, wo ist jetzt Dorothea? Die sitzt da hinten. Komm, wir gehen jetzt zurück. Scheiß auf die Truhen. Hä? Wer hat jetzt den... Oh, Truhenschlüssel. Wer hat jetzt den Türschlüssel gehabt? Alter, ich hätte die ganze Zeit platt machen können, ne? Der hat einen Türschlüssel. Okay, dann sind wir mit ihm wieder voll. Bleibt der da unten eigentlich stehen?
Thanks for helping.
Items, Heilmittel. So, dann gehst du darüber. Ich weiß, wir brauchen jetzt hier den ganzen Stahlbogen, aber ist jetzt mir jetzt egal. Killen dann!
Am I done yet?
Keep it up.
Unterstützung. So, jetzt ist er noch ein Maximum.
I think let's start.
Warten. Okay. Warten. Beenden. Boah, da sterbe ich ja. Ey, der schlägt halt dann grundsätzlich zurück, ne? Ey, wenn wir die Edelgard wenigstens dabei hätten. Wenn ich dahin gehe, dann greift er mich an. Wenn ich dahin Kampftechnik... Achso, warte mal, wenn wir jetzt den aber killen, ne, dann haut der Typ doch ab, oder? So, und jetzt ist der weg.
Halt! You're having a bit too much fun.
You are getting in the way of my game.
Huh. You'll have more opportunities to play soon. Your work here is done.
Understood. I will go.
We will cross paths again. I am the Flame Emperor. It is I who will reforge the world.
Okay.
Flame Emperor? Rather worrisome that he sounds intent on showing up again.
Are they both okay? We should get them out of here. The enemy is withdrawn. Let's carry them up.
Verdammt. Aber der hat halt jeden mit... Der ist sogar meinen normalen Typen killt er mit einem Schlag. Ich glaube, die einzige, wo ein Schlag ausgehalten hat, wäre der Edelgard gewesen und die sind dabei. Super.
They're pale and their pulses are slow. Still, I don't believe their lives are in danger.
You found Flayne? Where?
You missed the most important part of the mission. We found her within that secret passage. The culprits were the Death Knight and... what was his name? Ah, the Flame Emperor. Sadly, they got away.
All that matters is Flayne's safety. Right, Professor?
Das ist wahr.
We will take these two to the infirmary. Professor, please inform Sedith.
Whatever the circumstance, I'm glad Flayne is safe. Though I'm curious to find out who that other girl is. Huh? Professor? Is that a smile? You look happy. I don't think I've ever seen you like this before. Anyhow, we should hurry to Sedith. He must be beside himself by now.
Alter, der macht mich voll creepy. Das war voll creepy, wie er gelächelt hat.
Professor, please allow me to express my eternal gratitude once more. Flayne is safe and sound, and I have you to thank for that. Mere words could never express how thankful I am. I am indebted to you.
Denk da dran, wenn ich die Kirche platt mache. Ohne die Städten hätte ich das nicht. Ich bin einfach nur froh, dass es ihr gut geht.
Yes, indeed. I too am overjoyed.
Aber warum wurde Flan überhaupt entführt?
Her kidnapper was the masked knight who vanished during the Rite of Rebirth. The one known as the Death Knight. Considering the circumstances, it seems plausible to assume that his true identity is Yaritza. And we cannot forget about the mysterious Flame Emperor. His true motives are yet unclear. However, I have an idea. I believe the enemy may have been after Flayne's blood. The blood that flows through her veins is special. It is extremely rare, and extremely dangerous. If enemies who know the secrets of Flayne's blood have appeared, our only option is to leave the monastery and go into hiding.
Brother, wait.
Flayne, what are you doing here? You should be resting.
I do not like the path of your thoughts. I do not wish to live in some lonely, remote location where I never get to see anyone.
Not ever again.
If we stay here, you may be targeted again. Wouldn't it be better for the two of us to live in peace?
Even if we ran off to some new, secret location, there is no guarantee that they would not find us. That is why I believe it would be safest to stay in the monastery, where we are surrounded by capable knights and professors.
I see your point. I do. However...
You know it is the only reasonable option. What if I were to join the professor's class?
Das ist eine ausgezeichnete Idee.
You think so too? I am so very pleased to hear that. With a professor like you nearby, I shall be safe no matter what foe should appear.
I see. I am afraid you have a good point. Professor, due to my position, I have closely scrutinized everything about you. After all that has happened, I must admit that you are indeed a trusted ally. So what say you? Can I entrust you with Flayns' safety?
Mir scheint, es ist für dich keine andere Wahl. Es wäre mir eine große Freude.
I shall speak with the Archbishop immediately. Please, promise to look after Flayn. She is all I have.
I am so glad that Flayn is safe. Yet I can't help but wonder what the story is about that other girl. She wore the uniform of the academy. But who is she?
Sie erhielt Weißdrachenschal. Sin erhielt Weißdrachenschal. Truhenschlüssel.
Well done, Professor. I see that I was right to ask your class for assistance. I have been told that Manuela and Flayn are recovering nicely, as is Monica.
Ist Monika eine Studentin?
Monica, the girl you rescued along with Flayn, is also a student of the Officers' Academy. However...
She is a student from last year's class. She went missing just before she would have graduated. It never occurred to us that something might have happened to her in the monastery. We assumed she had run away. I never dreamed that we would find her. Not like this.
Monica has asked to rejoin the Black Eagle House once she has fully recovered. Our enemies are still out there, so we must remain cautious and continue our investigation. However, we must also help the students to move on from this incident.
After all, the Battle of the Eagle and Lion will be held in Gronder Field next month.
Ich habe jetzt Gondor gelesen, Alter. Da steht aber Grondor.
Yes, the students will remember it for the rest of their lives. Please guide them so that they may show us their best at the coming battle.
So, you'll be going to Gronder Field next month. You've never been there before, have you? There is unease in the western side of the Empire, but everything east of the capital, Envar, is stable. Well, there was a noble rebellion a short while ago, but it didn't amount to much.
Was hast du nächsten Monat vor?
I have my own mission. The Church has always been quick to make use of those who work for them. What I'm more concerned about is finding out who among us is pulling the strings. Ever since the Rite of Rebirth, strange groups have been seen around Garreg Mach and elsewhere too. There was also an incident where some knights investigating these suspicious strangers turned up dead. Not that it's likely, but if something like that ever happens to me, search this room, every corner, behind every shelf. I'm going to leave something for you.
Versprochen.
Don't just nod solemnly. There's nothing to worry about. I'm just being cautious.
Okay, er ist so gut wie tot.
Then again, I guess you're always solemn.
So, und jetzt würde ich gerne die Monika kennenlernen. Weiße Wolken, Monat des Wimmern.
White clouds. Wyvern moon. Field of the Eagle and Lion. From on high, flocks of wyverns roar in chorus and soar the pristine skies, heading south for the winter. Fódlan's children lend their hands to winter preparations by gathering firewood and catching fish from the river's cool waters. Yet all the while, their gazes are turned skyward, drawn to the magnificent sight above.
Warte mal, kann es sein, dass ich jetzt einen kompletten Monat übersprungen habe? Jetzt kommt's mir erst. Oh, shit. Ich habe 3 ganze Landdinger komplett übersprungen, oder? Fuck. Das muss ich dann nochmal laden. Ja, ich habe einen kompletten Monat übersprungen. Bernadetta?
Great weather today. Perfect for shutting yourself inside, don't you think?
Auf jeden Fall.
I'm glad you get it. With great weather like this, there'll be no one inside to bother us. I love feeling like I'm all alone in the world.
Warum ziehst du dich immer so zurück?
Oh, that. Well, I guess I can tell you, Professor. My father's obsessed with money. He's only ever seen me as bait for a rich husband. To train me to be a good wife, he'd do things like tie me to a chair. I tried hard to do as he asked. Honestly, I did. But before I knew it, I just couldn't bring myself to leave my room anymore.
Warum nicht?
I just had this overwhelming feeling of fear all the time. No matter how hard I tried, my father never thought I was good enough. After that, it was just constant scolding. He couldn't say 2 words to me without mentioning how useless I was. An unmarriageable girl. My life was isolated, to say the least. I wasn't allowed to play with other kids, let alone make friends. Soon, I stopped wanting that. But even that made him mad. And when he tried to drag me outside, I kicked and screamed so much, I seriously hurt myself. He's calmed down a bit in recent years. His constant torment was replaced with complete indifference. He mostly acts like I don't exist now.
Wie bist du hier ins Kloster gekommen?
If you can believe it, I was basically kidnapped. My mother ordered an attendant to stuff me in a bag while I was sleeping. By the time I figured out what was going on, I was already here. For a while, I was sure I was going to die. But here I am. Look at me. Still breathing. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get you down talking like that about my past. Just forget everything I told you. There's no point in talking about myself anyway. Idiot! Oh, this is why everyone hates you, Bernie!
Ich weiß dein Vertrauen zu schätzen.
What? No, it's not... Oh, Professor! How can you be so kind to me? I don't deserve it. I'm sorry. Please don't look at me.
Mann, er schaut auch ein bisschen komisch. Versionslevel B, sehr schön. Alter, was sind jetzt diese grünen Zeichen? Was ist jetzt schon wieder?
Professor, you already know about the Battle of the Eagle and Lion, correct?
Ja, und ich würde gern aufhören. Nur über den Namen.
I see. In that case, allow me to fill you in. It's a large-scale mock battle between the rival houses that takes place every year.
Its scale is incomparable to the mock battle we fought during the Great Tree Moon. It will take place in the vast Gronder Field. That is in Empire territory to the southeast of Garrick Mach.
Whichever house defeats the most opponents wins. Of course, the professors also fight alongside their respective houses.
Well, usually. Professor Manuela is being prudent. She will not be participating this year. Since his longtime rival will be absent, Professor Hanneman has also declined.
Was soll ich tun?
Oh, don't worry about us. You know you want to see the kids in action.
Are you feeling any better, Professor Manuela?
Thanks to all of you. But I'd only be a burden out there. My students don't need to see me collapsed. Well, not on the battlefield anyway.
Correct. We will not be participating. Regardless, do not expect victory to come easily, or...
Well put. We've spent the past few months pushing our students to their limits. You can see me in the infirmary after they destroy you.
Also, wenn ich der einzige Magister wäre?
We have taught our students well. There is no need to hold back. Challenge them with everything you have.
Okay. Was ist denn jetzt schon wieder? Letzten Monat enthalten.
I won't forget all I've learned.
The battlefield has much to... I will master this.
Not a total waste, as long as it makes me strong.
Oh, aha.
Okay, cool. Da kümmern sich über 3 Wochen um die Stallarbeiten. Automatische Reparier, das kann nun 20 Mal verwendet werden. Okay, das ist ja nicht mal jetzt schlecht gewesen. Dann brauche ich es doch nicht wiederholen. Die Kämpfe, was ich halt dann machen hätte können, wären halt... Nee, dann werde ich es doch nicht wiederholen. Aber ich habe, glaube ich, jetzt wirklich einen ganzen Monat übersprungen, ne? Ich glaube, ich speichere dann mal ab. Bedanke mich bei euch fürs Zuschauen. Und ich werde dann, denke ich mal, nochmal laden und mal nachschauen, was ich verpasst habe. Okay, Kalender. Kann ich eigentlich nochmal zurückgehen? Nimmer, ne? Shit. Geburtstag von Ash, Cyril. Hochzeitsgerüchte? Hä? Okay.
This monastery is more dangerous than I expected. It's likely that our foes have infiltrated the ranks of the teachers. And there may be others of questionable character about as well. If you ask me, there is something amiss about that old man, Thomas.
Ah, ja, ich dachte es mal mittlerweile auch. Alter, scheiße, ich wollte doch aufhören. Fuck. Ich bedanke mich an der Stelle ganz herzlich bei euch fürs Zuschauen. Und ich hoffe, wir sehen uns dann wieder, weil mal das war's, ne? Ja. Und ich hoffe, wir sehen uns wieder in der nächsten Folge von Fire Emblem, 3 Houses. Macht's gut und Servus.